Unfortunately, American Airlines does appear to be overvalued right now, as the intrinsic value of the company is literally negative $30 a share. This is very unfortunate to look at this, as I've flown American Airlines before. They're a great airline. The only problem is the American Airlines, the amount of debt that they carry is absurd for what they have in terms of asset net worth. So right now, if we skip ahead, we can actually look at the book value of the company. We can see that the book value per share is actually negative $6.23. Now, what does this mean? The book value basically takes the assets and they subtract the long-term debt liabilities that the company has, and then they divide that by the number of outstanding shares. So right now, when the book value of the company is negative $6.23, this means that the company actually, even if it were to sell all of its assets, it still would not be able to pay off their debt, which is a really unfortunate thing for American. Unfortunately, this trend seems to continue, unfortunately, for American, as they've struggled for many, many years with this same kind of debt problems. If you look at their revenue, it has certainly decreased over the pandemic. However, this is to be expected, right? Throughout the pandemic, it's been very difficult for companies to make money. They previously, in previous quarters, they had $11 billion in revenue, and now they're at $1.6 billion in revenue. However, what I like to look at is the net income, which is the amount of money that they actually make at the end of this. Right now, they've literally, for the past couple of quarters, they've lost around negative $2 billion per quarter. Which is also unfortunate for the company. If you do believe in American Airlines, American Airlines is a nice airline. Like I've said, I have flown them. They're a very nice airline. However, this is something you have to take note of, that the company has been struggling for years, and you also have to be aware that they could certainly declare bankruptcy in order to get out of all this debt. Their current amount of debt that they have is currently $28 billion in debt, which is a large amount of debt for an airline. Now you might say, well, other airlines could be having this large amount of debt as well. Well, that's true. A lot of airlines do have large amounts of debt currently right now. However, the assets of these other airlines can actually exceed the debt if they were to sell everything. Their cash on hand is very strong and stuff like that. If you look at the cash on hand of this company, it is $10 billion. That's great and all, but they would struggle definitely to pay off this long-term debt. And currently, if you look at the shareholder equity of the company, you can see that the company's literally, the shareholder equity is negative $3 billion, which means that the company, it's basically saying the same thing that the book value is saying. Where if you take the shares and you take the assets of the company and subtract the liabilities, you still get no money for your shares, and they still can't pay off their debt. This is something to take a note of when you're looking into American Airlines, and I would recommend that you look into maybe a different airline to invest in. As American Airlines, you could get a very large return on your investment if they do survive this. However, the thing is American Airlines is probably in one of the worst positions to survive this pandemic due to their large amount of debt that they currently have. You should take a look at Delta and Southwest Airlines instead, maybe JetBlue, and just take a look at those airlines, as they may be a little less beaten down from the pandemic. Anyway, if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and please comment down below what you think about this about American Airlines stock, and we're interested in hearing from you. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good day, everybody. By the way, we also want to make sure that we don't advise anyone not to buy this kind of stock. The stock could go up, right? It is very possible. However, we're here to just provide the information that tells you whether or not the stock is overvalued or undervalued. Unfortunately, this stock is far overvalued, but this company could certainly recover. However, we do think that other airlines are much stronger buys at this point. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a great day, everybody.